Time for your midday fix of facts and spicy sides.
From breaking headlines to backroom whispers.
All served hot and fresh. Hello there, I'm Monique Tuzon.
I'm Ferdi Salvador. Glad to have you with us.
And I'm Mai Rodriguez. This is the Daily Dish.
And it's our first day.
A round of applause from you guys, my audience kami today.
Yes.
Super,
Yes.
right
Live
behind the
audience.
cameras. And I'm super excited because our first live guest,
Bigatin.
Bigatin. I
Yes.
mean, you know what? I'm not short to say, but he is one of Showbiz's most popular pillars.
Are we allowed to say who?
Sabihin mo na. Say it.
Ogie Diaz, aka all of our new manager.
Haligin na siya ng industriya, guys. So stay tuned, please, for
And of
our very
course,
first guest.
correct.
Yeah.
Kasi everybody watches Ogie Diaz and his Showbiz updates. And guess what? From Forbes to Tondo, wala siyang minimintis.
And I can't wait. We have lots of chika with him, so you guys have to stay tuned. But we also have Artefino. Ferdi, nag-shopping ka?
I tried not to go shopping.
But
all
nothing for us.
Yeah,
Sad.
unfortunately,
Obviously,
he didn't buy us
nothing for
anything.
you. But you know what? No worries, because we're all the same size. I mean, I look big on this one, but if I do this, we're all the same size.
You
So,
look fabulous as always.
but
Yeah.
you guys can borrow the stuff that I procured.
Yeah, we're all
Not
gonna shop in
necessarily
this
paid for
closet.
it, but procured, right?
I can't wait.
So it's gonna be fun. But I'm
Yes.
so excited with Ogie Diaz.
I know. I'm very excited for today and every day
'Cause
because,
I-
guys, we're here Monday to Friday
Yes,
already.
yes, and every day you are gonna get the spicy dishes that we are serving
Yes.
hot and fresh.
This
Apart
is a
from
1-hour
us.
show, guys. So stay tuned. We have more on those stories later in the show. Today's headlines: President Marcos flags down flood control projects with the same contractors and launches a website where the public can send their complaints. The health department says the worst may be over on leptospirosis cases, which is seen to decline in the coming days. Pagasa says the storm Goryo has maintained its strength as it continues to move westward over the Philippine Sea. And the resident of Bacoor City in Cavite is crowned as Miss Earth Philippines. Malacanang listened to the public's clamor to uphold transparency in government projects, particularly flood control. This comes after these projects were reportedly tainted with corruption. Ivy Reyes is in Malacanang to give us the details. Ivy, what did the president say this time?
Following a strong denouncement of corruption and flood control projects in his fourth State of the Nation address, President Bongbong Marcos has flagged 5 contractors who allegedly have projects in almost all regions nationwide. According to the president, when his term started in 2022, there are 9,855 flood control projects billed at a staggering 545.64 billion pesos. Now, in this number, the president reveals what he calls a disturbing assessment, where 20% of this over 500 billion peso budget went to only 15 contractors out of the total number of over 2,400 contracting entities. One of the 5, Timothy Construction Corporation, has been earlier tied to the Diskaya family of Pasig, who ran opposed to Mayor Vico Soto in the 2025 midterm polls. It can be recalled that Timothy Corporation pulled out of the deal with the poll body when Sara Diskaya decided to run for mayor in October 2024. The same goes for Alpha and Omega General Contractor and Development Corporation, which is owned by the Diskaya family and an affiliate company of Timothy. Meanwhile, Legacy Construction Corporation is owned by the Abelido brothers, Alex and Raymond. Legacy has a record in court concerning a 2009 case reversed by the Supreme Court in violation of the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. Meanwhile, EGB Construction Corporation is represented by Northeast Luzon Electric Cooperative Association General Manager Ernie Bagao, and Road Edge Trading Services by Ryan Willie Uy. The president also flags the fact that the provinces with the most projects are actually not the ones tagged as flood-prone. Bulacan remains as the top province with 668 flood control projects, but in the top 10 flood-prone provinces, Bulacan ranks 5th. And some 6,021 projects worth over 350 billion pesos are according to the president without specific information. The president stressed this morning that it is simply impossible for these 6,000 projects to have the same contractor, the same design, and the same appropriation. Mai.
Ivy, how can the president get feedback from the ground about these flood control projects? And did he himself name names regarding those involved in ghost flood control projects?
Mai, the president launched this morning the sumbongsapangulo.ph, which is a website containing all the flood control projects since his term started in 2022. And the president promised that he will personally read the feedbacks and comments to better update or evaluate the projects. And he refused to name names because the project or the probe has only started. Mai.
So, Ivy, what is the president's reaction to Bilyonaryo Ramon Ang's proposal to help solve the flooding problems in Metro Manila?
Mai, he also welcomed Bilyonaryo Ramon Ang's proposal to shoulder all the expenses to solve the flooding control problem in Metro Manila, saying that all help is welcome. Mai.
Thank you for that report, Ivy Reyes, live from Malacanang. The Senate is ready to look into alleged corruption in infrastructure projects, with Senator Ping Lacson ready to team up with Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong, who plans to expose the scandal. Hanati has that story.
The Senate is now preparing for a possible investigation into alleged corruption involving public funds. Senator Ping Lacson told BNC's Agenda Weekend they're ready to coordinate with Baguio City Mayor Benjamin Magalong after the mayor expressed his intention to lead a presentation on corruption in infrastructure projects.
Kasi kung meron siya mga pinanghawakan, mga records, at saka kung ano man yung ebidensya na hawak niya, importanteng ma-share niya rin sa amin yon para magkatulungan.
Magalong wants a straight talk when he faces Congress. Lacson also revealed an alleged modus operandi involving officials in infrastructure and flood control projects. A DPWH executive who Lacson didn't name is allegedly taking over contracts from winning bidders while still using the contractor's license. This way, if the project fails, the blame falls on the contractor, not the DPWH executive. Contractors fearing loss of future projects choose not to complain.
Dati nang ginagawa yan, base na rin doon sa aming mga nakausap na taga DPWH. Dati na rin ginagawa na yung district engineer may sarili na rin construction firm o kaya meron siyang kamag-anak o meron siyang kaibigan na pinapaboran, pero hindi naman sila makapag-participate sa bidding.
The president himself recently called out flood control failures in his zona. Lacson says 4 to 5 areas are already being considered as case studies, details of which he may reveal in a privileged speech or during budget deliberations. On online gambling, the Senate will study whether to impose a total ban or stricter regulations. For the first hearing, invited agencies include PAGCOR, the Finance Department, the DICT, and the GSIS, now under fire for allegedly investing around 1 billion pesos in online gaming company DigiPlus.
Wala pa ako narinig na yumaman dahil sa gambling. So kung tiniisip ng GSIS na dodobling 1 billion nila, they're really wrong kasi walang nananalo sa gambling eh. Kaya they wasted the money. Ang saklap pa, pera yun ng mga retirees.
Families of those who died because of online gambling addiction may also testify. Tulfo believes any revenue losses from a total ban can be offset by land-based casinos like Soler, Resorts World, Okada, and by lotto operations of the PCSO. Hannah Tia, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
The health department says the rise in leptospirosis cases is not expected to lead to a health emergency. DOH Assistant Secretary Albert Domingo tells BNC's Agenda Weekend the worst may be over, with the number of infections expected to decline in the coming days.
Nagbibilang tayo starting June 8 hanggang August 7. Bakit June 8? Dahil June 7 nag-declare ng rainy season ng ating pag-asa. So we already have 2,396 cases of leptospirosis recorded from June 8 to August 7, 2025 nationwide. The incubation period of leptospirosis ranges from 2 days up to 30 days, average of 2 weeks. So tulad nga na sinabi ni Dr. Ronjin Solante, which is who is one of our infectious disease experts sa DOH San Lazaro Hospital, I second what he said. It is possible na nadaanan na natin yung peak because we have already gone through the 1 to 2 week mark. Pero we expect na meron pang mga habol in the next few days because yung range nga ng incubation is from 2 days all the way up to 30.
A condo project inside an upscale Green Hills village is stirring up a word war. Senator Erwin Tulfo calls out Mandaluyong officials while the LGU says it's a misunderstanding. Hanati returns with this story.
Mandaluyong LGU may have lied to Senator Erwin Tulfo. This, according to the senator himself, after he was asked on BNC's Agenda Weekend about the proposed high-rise condominium inside Green Hills East. The senator had earlier drawn criticism from the barangay and the JEVA, or the Green Hills East Village Association, following his claim that Mayor Menchie Abalos told him the JEVA board had already approved the condo project.
What I did was I talked to the LGU. The LGU said naman na, may decision na. I don't know, siguro the LGU was lying to me. Wala pa naman, Sen, wala pa naman kaming approval. But then itong mga homeowners, they're saying na may mga information sila na aprobado na, etc.
In a town hall meeting last week, Tulfo said residents were never consulted about the condo construction. The senator, who was only invited to the event, insisted he was speaking as a fellow resident. But it turned into what officials saw as an attack on JEVA board members and barangay officers, sparking tension during the meeting. Tulfo clarified emotions only ran high and that both sides eventually reached an understanding.
Magalangin po tayo sa mga matatanda. Hindi ho tayo pumapato, lalo po sa mga babae. At the end of the day, we shook hands and I apologize. Sabi ko, pasensya na kung nasaktan kayo, pero we're all in this together.
The Mandaluyong LGU had earlier denied Tulfo's claim.
There must have been a misunderstanding on the part of the good senator. Kasi Mayor Menchie would never say something like that na inaprubahan na to ng JEVA, inaprubahan na to ng barangay.
As of now, both the LGU and the Green Hills Association maintain they have no documents on the reported construction, especially since the area is zoned as residential. Hannah Tia, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
More than 2.1 million Filipinos have signed up to vote, a record-breaking turnout for the Commission on Elections in just 9 days. On the final day of registration on Sunday, EDSA Mega Mall was packed with people, many of them first-time voters. Election officials say they expected the surge, especially from the youth. In Mandaluyong alone, all 1,000 slots for the day were filled before noon. The COMELEC calls this the most successful voter registration in its history, setting the stage for an even bigger turnout at the polls. A check on the weather. The storm east of extreme northern Luzon has slightly intensified. Pag-asa says Goryo is unlikely to affect the country in the next 3 days, but a shift southward may prompt signal number 1 in extreme northern Luzon. Goryo may reach typhoon strength within 12 hours before weakening later in the week. It's expected to make landfall in Taiwan on August 13th and exit the Philippine area of responsibility by Wednesday night. Negotiations to end the more than 3-year war in Ukraine happening this Friday, August 15. That's when U.S. President Donald Trump meets with his Russian counterpart, Vladimir Putin, in Anchorage, Alaska. Trump says both sides, including Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, are close to hammering out a ceasefire deal that could resolve the conflict. Trump has been trying to end the war in Ukraine and has expressed frustration with Putin's refusal to halt Russia's military offensive. On to another conflict, the war in Gaza, as Israel's military kills a Hamas leader posing as an Al Jazeera journalist. Israel says Anas al-Sharif headed a Hamas cell responsible for launching rocket attacks on Israeli troops and civilians. Palestinian journalist groups condemned al-Sharif's killing, saying Israel's claims against him were unsubstantiated.
Now on to sports, a podium finish for Alas Pilipinas in the Southeast Asian Volleyball League. The Nationals survived a late Indonesia surge in 3 sets on Sunday to secure its 4th straight bronze medal. Eliza Solomon was forced to sit out early on after she suffered a left knee injury. But despite the forced changes, the Philippines were able to avoid any upsets. Apart from another team medal, Justine Hazareno was also named Best Libero in Leg 2 of the CV League.
Is this the stamp of approval? Ultra billionaire Ramon Ang has nothing but good words to say about his son Jacob rumored love interest, actress and TV host Atasha Mulak. RSA's comment comes as his son and Atasha were spotted in the clip on TikTok, showing them at a gathering also attended by Atasha's parents, Aga Mulak and Charlene Gonzalez, and her twin brother, Andres. The rumored couple have set tongues wagging since netizens found out the two follow each other on Instagram and after fans noticed Jacob hyping up Atasha. So far, no confirmation yet from either, but we are keeping an eye on them.
Oh, si Atasha is a very nice lady. Napakabait at napakaganda. Sobra. Kaibigan ng anak kong Jacob.
Friends lang, sir.
What is the dish on this one?
I wonder if Ogie knows. We should ask him.
But Ferdi might know something.
Wow, me, huh?
Yeah.
But
Put him on the
there
spot.
seems to be, business, ultra billionaires and showbiz celebrities getting to know each other better.
But Jacob's so lucky. Atasha's beautiful.
Gorgeous,
Actually, all
right?
of them. That whole family's beautiful.
But I can't wait. I'm really keeping an eye on this now that we've got Mr. Diaz on the show today. Perhaps we can ask him if he's got the tea.
He probably does.
Marami
with
siyang
us.
alam.
That's why you guys should stay tuned to watch because we got lots of tea making kulo that we're going to find out later on.
Correct. When am I gonna get my billionaire?
What do you mean?
You guys are okay. So it's my turn to have a billionaire.
Single pa si Andres.
Wow! Andres talaga, right? All right, so besting 35 candidates, a new queen will carry the country's green advocacy to the international stage. Bacoor City's Joy Barcoma has been named Miss Philippines Earth 2025. Let's get more from Joan Manalo.
Miss Philippines Earth 2025 is Bacoor City Joy Barcoma.
A night of glitz, glamour, and green advocacy. It was Bacoor City's Joy Barcoma who came out on top. Crowned as Miss Philippines Earth 2025 on Sunday night at Okada, Manila in Parañaque City, Barcoma sealed her victory amid roaring cheers, besting 35 other hopefuls from across the country and abroad. She was crowned by her predecessor, Ira Mel Alfeche of Matanao, Davao del Sur, marking the pageant's silver anniversary in style. Barcoma says she is deeply grateful to the Miss Philippines Earth organization for trusting her with the title and its mission.
I actually utilize my platform now. Even without Miss Philippines Earth, I'm already utilizing my platform. But thankfully now, I think my stage has widened. My influence has broadened because of the Miss Philippines Earth organization. And so I would like to use this platform to really amplify voices, not just of nature, but of course of people being affected by the effects of nature now and climate change.
She also thanked her family, friends, fellow queens, and supporters who stood by her from the very start. So what's next for the newly crowned queen?
Of course, a queen deserves to rest. I'll be resting, but rest assured that the rest that I will be doing, the respite that I might be needing, is something that I will use to actually prepare for the next competition. I'll be representing the Philippines.
As Barcoma prepares for the international stage, the pageant also introduced her elemental court. Maria Flor de Lis Mabao of Antipolo was crowned a Miss Philippines Air 2025. Angel Rose Tambal of La Paz, Leyte is Miss Philippines Water 2025. And Jamie Strickland of the Filipino community in Tallahassee, Florida is Miss Philippines Fire 2025. Miss Philippines Air 2025 Maria Flor de Lis Mabao shared that the journey was intense, but worth every step.
It has been a month of practicing, of perfecting our craft, and I'm glad that it's finally over and it all paid the price.
And her fans made sure she felt the love during the coronation night.
It's very overwhelming, and I'm very touched for everyone who came here to support me today.
Soon, the world will get to see the Philippines' newest Earth Queen as Barcoma represents the country in Miss Earth 2025 with a global stage awaiting her. An official date and venue for the pageant's international edition have yet to be announced. Joan Manalo, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
When we return, we'll have the latest on the local showbiz industry with talent manager Ogie Diaz. The Daily Dish will be right back. We got lots of tea coming up.
Welcome back. You're still watching The Daily Dish. Not everyone who enters the entertainment industry is lucky enough to have a long-term career.
And today we have our buena mano guest in the show who not only has survived the test of time, but has lived to tell the tale.
Joining us is the one and only comedian, actor, writer, director, talent manager,
Yes.
producer, cook, father, husband,
Lahat na.
Ogie Diaz.
Hi! Second time ko na sa Bilyonaryo.
Ha, hindi kami first?
He was on the morning show, pero wala ako noon.
Oo, pero Zoom lang.
Zoom.
First time
Ngayon,
in
live na
person.
live first on the show. Maraming salamat. ha?
Salamat din sa pag-imbita
Okay.
sa akin.
So excited.
Yeah, we're
Sobra kami
excited
excited
to
with you.
hear.
I'm very happy na ikaw isang haligi ng industriya na nandito.
Grabe, no? Ang lakas makaalamat ng
Yes.
haligi.
Kasi alam ko, 39 years in the business na ba? Close to 40, tama?
Yes. Oh,
Kasi
and then
ang alam ko,
1986 pa
yes,
ako.
you started as a reporter.
No, as alalay ni Christopher Min.
But before that, di ba, nalala ko with your story, you used to work in a salon, nag-ano ka? Is that true?
Hindi. Inalok sa akin ni Ate Christy yon. Sabi ko kasi sa kanya, Ate Christy, baka mabigyan mo naman ako ng trabaho. Sabi ni Ate Christy, gusto mo ipasok ka kay Ricky Reyes, taga-shampoo.
Yes.
Sabi ko, hindi naman ho yun ang linya ko. Gusto ko magsulat. So, sige, sa opisina ka, mag-aral ka, mag-proofread. So, nag-start ako as proofreader. At hanggang sa naging editor ako at the age of 18.
Narinig ko nag-researcher ka din. Parang lahat na ginawa mo talagang from the
Lahat.
ground.
Yeah, everything.
From the ground up. Ang
Yes.
galing.
Oo, and actually wala naman kaming pang tuition fee nung college, no. Kaya nag-aral ako sa sa isang bookstore. Kilalang bookstore kung saan yung tamang paggamit ng grammar, ng balarila yun eh. So tapos tamang paggamit ng pang tuition marks, semicolon, colon, dash, hyphen, mga ganyan. Pinag-aaralan ko yun sa isang bookstore. Kaya parang doon ako nag-college.
I don't even know if
I was
we
about to
know
say,
it.
Translate,
Do we know
Balarila.
the colon and all that? Colon,
Okay.
semicolon. Yeah, you lost me. Wala na. I just heard the
But you know what?
punctuation.
From studying in a bookstore to such a wide viewership, as in sabi ko nga the opening is, from Forbes to Tondo, everybody watches you. Pero your market is actually AB. Right? And how did you manage that? Who are your mentors in the industry na nag-push ng ganito? Kasi mga besties mo. Ganito.
Hindi, siguro yung kaya kami sa pool namin yung AB market. Dahil siguro yung na-establish nating credibility dito sa industry, parang lagi nilang sinasabi, pag hindi galing kay Ogie Diaz,
Hindi totoo.
hindi ako maniniwala. Parang ganon.
Yeah, actually, that's
Pero,
true.
Di ba, kailangan manggaling kay Ogie para ma-confirm nga itong mga balita na ito, mga ganyan.
Pero Ogie, I wanna know.
Pero nakakatakot yun
Of course.
sa akin.
That's pressure.
Pressure talaga yun. Kasi baka magkamali rin kami ng mga detalye.
Right.
Makuryente rin kami. Kaya mahirap. Anyway.
Pero kaya nga, I wanna know how you get all the chika. And then, like you said, it's dangerous, right? So when that happens, if somebody calls you out on something saying it's not true, how do you handle that?
Okay. So yung mga chika, nakukuha namin yan sa mga artista din.
Okay, direct to the source.
Tapos minsan, syempre may mga connections ka na. Yun, nabibuild mo yan habang nagdaraan ng panahon. Kaya ako, tinatanong ko sila kung uy, totoo ba ito? Katulad kunwari, meron akong kaibigang artista. Sabi ko, nakakaloka ka? Ano ba yung balita sa'yo? Ganyan. Hindi pa ito lumalabas, ha? Ganyan. Mamaugsog mo ng ilabas, please. Sige, hindi ko na lalabas to. Palitan mo na lang ng ibang chika. Meron ka bang alam tungkol sa ibang artista? Kasi hindi ko nga siya mailabas dahil kaibigan.
Or kung ready na siya, ikaw yung first.
Pero may gusto ko
exclusive.
malaman.
Ano?
Because Ogie's become a businessman. Around about, Tito Ogie, you're a YouTube star. How much can you earn from YouTube?
Ay, syempre, ito yung Bilyonaryo, hindi ko naman na-reach pa itong
Malapit na.
ng Bilyonaryo, no? Kaya wala pa. Pero hindi, sa totoo lang, maganda-ganda yung kitaan noong pandemya. Pero hindi naman natin pinapangarap yung sana magkaroon ulit ng pandemya. Hindi. Maganda nun kasi nasa loob ng bahay lahat ng mga
Focus.
tao. Walang lumalabas, di ba? So talagang ang taas ng views namin.
On YouTube.
Parang,
taas,
I
pero
understand,
ngayon hindi na.
every member in your family nag-vlog ba noon nung pandemic?
Yes, yung misis ko, yung dalawa kong anak. Kasi wala nga kami magawa Dahil pandemya, isa lang sa miyembro ng pamilya ang pwedeng lumabas ng bahay.
Yeah.
Noon, di ba?
That's how I started watching you.
Oo.
That's why every time I watch Ogie Diaz, I know that there's a credible source. Kasi like what you said, like us, if somebody tells us something, we never divulge. That is our bond and ethics when it comes to
Nako,
journalism.
sabi nga nila, pitpita ng balls. Walang lalabas na source.
I was like, excuse me.
Hindi.
Lord, can you translate?
Ano namin yun?
It's
Parang
flat in a ball.
figure of speech yun
Yeah.
para lang makuha ko yung tiwala mo.
Of course.
Na huwag kang mag-alala, kahit anong mangyari, hindi ko i-reveal ko sino yung source.
Kahit it comes to legalities of whatever it may be, talagang hindi mo siya sasabihin.
Nasa SOTO law yan na you cannot force to reveal your sources.
How does it feel to have gained this level of trust from mga artistas, yung mga ganyan?
Siyempre, di ba, matagal na rin naman tayo sa industriya. So, that's entertainment pa. Ni Kuya James, andun na ako. So, nag-gain mo rin na as time goes by, yung nakaka-build ka rin ng trust, nakaka-build ka ng mga friendship, yung mga, sila rin yung mga sources mo. Kaya kadalasan pag mga kaibigan mo na involved, di ba, dito may tinatawag na yung sacred cows.
Yes.
So meron tayong mga, so hindi ko to gagalawin kasi kaibigan. Kaya doon din ako natitira. Nako, kasi kaibigan mo, kaya hindi
So
mo,
that follows.
kaya hindi mo tinitira o hindi mo sinisita. Oo. O, di tapos ang usapan.
But now you are a film producer with a very successful How to Get Away from Your Toxic Family. That's how you say it.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that. And it's such a moving production kasi can you imagine 30 plus private viewings around the world? Am I correct?
Dito lang sa Pinas.
Pinas,
so,
abroad?
iba pa yung sa Europe, sa US at sa Japan.
Is it something that you went through? That's why produce mo tong film na to?
Oh, kasi, so pangarap ko kasi to kasi may bahagi dyan na parang kwento ko din.
Which one? Which part?
Ay, nakakatawa.
Sige na!
Mag-aki mga kapatid ko.
Okay lang po, meron po kaming disclaimer. Okay lang.
Hindi, pero alam mo, dito sa industriya namin, hindi naman ako nagpapaka-ipokrita na kumita ka, hindi po. Sa totoo lang, dito sa amin, 2 out of 10 movies ay yun lang ang kumikita o nakakabawi.
Yeah, so 2 out of 10 na nakakabawi, it means to say our industry, the showbiz industry or the film industry is critical basically when it comes to profitability. Syempre, we're in a business channel, di ba? Pero why get into it with that kind of high na risk?
Hindi, siguro, yung pagmamahal mo sa industriya. Yun na gusto mo makatulong sa mga production people na magkatrabaho kung ito lang naman yung kanilang expertise.
Correct.
So, hinahire mo sila para makabuo ng pelikula. So, ganun lang. Siyempre, hindi ka naman nalugi dito kasi nagpasweldo ka ng mga tao Kahit mahirap kumita sa mga panahon ngayon dahil yung mga tao nag-aabang ng mga ay, nako, after 3 months, after 6 months, andyan din naman yan sa streaming platform.
Yeah. So, are you gonna be on a streaming platform?
Tingnan natin. So, baka next year.
I know my colleagues wanna ask you a question, pero binigyan mo na ba ng bodyguard si Susan Africa? Kasi mukhang a lot of people wanna hurt her because of her character. Very well played, but grabe.
Grabe. Gusto nilang sabunutan si Susan Africa dito. Kasi nga, usually, di ba, yung mga family-oriented, laging ang nanay ang bida.
Yes.
Dito kasi, kontrabida ang nanay, tsaka yung ibang kapatid. Kaya naging toxic yung family. So si Arsenio, si Zanjo Marudo, siya yung bida rito. And alam mo, sa totoo lang, si Susan Africa, si Richard Kwan at si Zanjo Marudo, feeling ko magbabag sila dito ng acting awards.
I hope so.
Yes,
Talking about, I'm sorry, I'm hogging our conversation, ladies, but I'm just so excited because I want to learn so much. I want to know so much from Ogie. I want 3 top questions, okay? 1, who is your favorite actress? Alive, current, old, young? Girl.
Siyempre, actress ni girl yan, di ba?
Oo nga, actress nga. Tama naman siya.
Ba't tinanong mo?
Sa totoo lang, si Erich Gonzalez, napakahusay dahil 4 na characters na quadruplets sila. Tama ba? 3 lang ba sila?
Quadruplets nga.
Hindi ko alam kung triplets sila o quadruplets sila. Doon sa Blood Sisters. Napakahusay.
Grabe.
Iba-iba yung karakter niya. Tapos siya nagme-makeup sa sarili niya. Tapos magta-transform siya na ngayon malandi siya kasi kukunan na yung malandi siya. Tapos yung mabait naman siya, pagkausap mo mabait.
So the range of emotions that she can do.
Naka-immerse na dun sa character.
Okay.
Kaya sabi ko, pakahusay na itong batang to.
What about actor? Male.
After watching Sanjo Marudo. At si Joshua Garcia lang yung nagpapaiyak sa akin. Si Joshua.
I have a third one, but take it now.
I have one that I've been dying to ask.
Yours na.
Let me have the spotlight.
Okay,
I'm dying to know because I know your old alaga, si Liza Soberano. I know Enrique Hill just commented, I love you on her TikTok post. So I want to know, sila na ba?
Ano sila na ba?
Ulit.
No.
Are they back together?
No, noon naman sila.
Right.
Ngayon ang lumalabas, hindi sila.
Not yet?
Pero mahal pa rin ni Enrique si Liza.
But apparently that was a fake user.
A fake user ba yun?
A fake profile, is that correct?
Alin?
The one that said I love you.
Kasi legit daw na kay Enrique yung nag-I love
So
you si
it's
Enrique.
legit.
So he's making...
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So, iba nang may-ari yata ng puso ni Liza ngayon. Pero si Enrique is still waiting.
With the
Mahal
sound
pa rin
effect.
daw ni Enrique si Liza. Ay, nagchismisa na lang daw.
Tsaka marami pa rin fans yung love team nila.
Yeah.
Yes.
But has there been, apart from this, has there been a chika this year that made you go parang, is this true? Like, is this really happening?
Kung meron ako. Siyempre yung yung kay Catherine at kay Mayor Alcala.
Okay.
Ayan,
Is
yun.
that your scoop for us for the day?
Kasi hindi, noon pa lumabas ito eh. So, hanggang ngayon wala pang pag-amin mula dun sa dalawa. So, yun ang iintayin natin kasi, di ba, magkasama sila sa Australia.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yun ang iniintay ng mga fans. Kung
Yeah.
ano ba, kayo na ba? Kasi pareho naman silang single, wala namang masama.
Yes.
I think they're cute together. I think they're cute.
Yeah, si Mark Alcala used to be my student sa workshop, sa acting workshop. So bago siya naging mayor.
Okay, our producers are telling us to wrap it up. But before we let you go, sa naglaganap ang fake news ngayon, meron bang fake news about you that you wish to clarify?
Na bakla daw ako.
We are clarifying here the Daily Dish po. It's a legend. Pero kina-clarify ng ni Sir Ogie.
Hindi, ang dami. Grabe. Dito, lalo na sa Facebook, yung nagpapalaki, nagpaparami lang ng views, ng followers, ng engagement. Grabe. Di ba yung mga buhay nga pinapatayin nila? Yung katulad si Dante Rivero, si Pen Medina. Binabalita nila na sumakabilang buhay na pero buhay na buhay. So, kahit ako, hindi rin ako nakakaligtas sa ganyan.
Well, I hope not a lot of fake comes out about Ogie Diaz. But please, everybody, go watch his masterpiece.
And please invite everyone
Yes.
to
We
watch
wanna
your
see it.
movie.
Ayan,
Watch the
oo,
movie.
syempre, still showing ang How to Get Away from My Toxic Family sa exclusive sa SM Cinema. So, paki-google na lang kung saan SM yan. Dahil iilan na lamang po yan. At syempre, meron din kami, nakakarating din to sa abroad. So, sa August 22 naman, sa Michigan, ang pelikulang ito. At yung August 23 na, sa New Jersey at sa San Diego, California. Sa August 24 sa San Francisco naman. So, andun kami.
Nice.
All
Hopefully
right.
we'll
Para
catch
sa
it with
pelikulang
you.
ito, ha?
We'll catch it with you dito sa Manila.
Yes.
We'll watch it.
Yes.
Oo,
More power
salamat.
to you and we wish more screenings
Thank you for
your
coming.
Thank
movie.
you.
Thank you so much,
So
Ogie
bitin.
Diaz.
Oo nga
And we
eh.
miss your other collaborators on your update show. It's super galing. Coming up, we'll show you Filipinos' creativity through Artefino. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're watching The Daily Dish. Time to check out the Lux List. Artefino continues to be a vibrant showcase of Filipino creativity, highlighting the incredible skill and soul behind local design. I had the chance to check out this year's edition, and it was nothing short of spectacular. Roll the video and take a look. I am here at the Artefino Fair, one of the most anticipated fairs in the Philippines, and most especially in Manila, where a lot of people actually find things to wear, stuff for the house, even down to food. And of course, what makes them different and what makes them unique are the products they actually offer. There are a lot of innovative products made from, let's say, recycled kayaks, or even Kes de Bola Sanchival, or maybe a lamp from Dumaguete. Let's go check out some of the vendors here that we can expect to also see in November. I am with one of the founders of Artefino, the young and energetic Marites Pineda, who is wearing Joanne Bidacol right now.
Yes.
One of the hottest brands in Manila at the moment, artisanal brands in Manila. So, Tita Marites, tell me about this year's installation of Artefino, especially this one. It's August. You're preparing for the Christmas season.
Yes.
Why is the August installation important for you?
Well, ever since we started, we always do. We used to do it only once a year. So it was always in August. And we wanted to be consistent so that our buyers, even who come from abroad or come from other places, will know when to be here because they look forward to it. This time, we wanted really, we're almost 10 years.
Yes.
So we want it to be really different. That's why we call this fair a champion for change.
Okay.
We wanted them to come up with something different, do collaborations, come up with a new technology, etc., so that the buyers don't see the same products over and over again in their booth.
But what's interesting, Tita Marites, is that it's no longer a bazaar.
No.
Because there's that notion of a bazaar.
Yes.
It's now a buyer's market wherein international buyers actually come here and support local artisans from the Philippines.
We have now leveled it up to a movement.
Yes.
A movement that shows how much we can do with local products and give it that global touch. And hopefully also inspire all the other local manufacturers to do the same. Just because we have allowed the Filipino products to be leveled up to something not so traditional, but at least not losing that heritage that we have picked up from our ancestors. But no harm in giving it the modern touch.
I love it. You are this year's grantee for Artefino.
Actually, I was 2017's first Artefino grantee.
Ay, ikaw na. Alis na.
Yes.
Wow, so cool. But a lot of people know you for accessories.
Yes, fashion accessories, bags, and shoes. After I got the grant, 2017, it was my first year also to join.
Okay.
So, after that, I did all the fashion accessories, the bags, the shoes, all the crazy totes that you are mentioning. But then, after several years of doing this, I kind of felt like, wait, what can I add value to the communities that we are working with? Kasi di ba, we have weavers. So they are weaving every day with their textile. And then, when it comes to printing, wala tayong mai-add.
Is this eco-printing?
Yes, these are all actually from dahon.
You have gone full circle. How excited are you about this collection of yours?
Well, I'm very much excited because as a designer, as a creative person, to create something new is like let's opening a new chapter. It's all about growth for me as a designer. I need to grow. This is going to be a busy year because we are going to cascade this learning, transfer the skills. Parang super open and collaborative environment for everybody.
All right, we are with Jor-El. He is one of Bilyonaryo's favorites, and I caught him here in Artefino. And he's very spoiled because he's got his own boutique. Let's go around. So, Jor-El, this is your collab with the Queen.
The Grand Dame of Filipino fashion, Miss Patis Tesoro. So this is the launching, this is the collection for this year's Artefino. So
hand-painted?
Yeah, hand-painted on piña. Yes.
Did you paint them yourself?
No,
I
have artisans to do it.
Yes, but look how delicate these things are. Hand-painted na, and it's embroidered pa.
It's embroidered, hand-applique, beaded, everything. So all techniques are there in one.
Why did you choose to join Artefino this year?
Well, I always join Artefino since 2018. So Artefino is always, it's one of the highlights of my year. So it's been it's fun to be creative and joining the cartel of a lot of creatives in Artefino.
I love that he called it a cartel.
Yes. So this is the last year's collaboration with Victor Jeans.
Of course.
So it's a combination of a rebellion and barong and tradition and modernity. Yes. So it's a wrap skirt.
Okay.
Actually,
are you gonna wrap it on me?
Actually, both men and women can
Of course, I'm wearing a barong jacket from Jor-El. I love it. it's there. I love that I'm getting styled here at Artefino without an effort. It's so cool. There you go. I'm gonna remove your super cool jacket so we can see the skirt, or maybe just put it aside.
Not aside.
There you go.
There.
What do you think? Am I ready for Fashion Week?
Yes.
I think I could wear it in the show. What do you think? Let's be fashion. Filipino fashion.
Filipino fashion.
Dish.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much, my dear friend.
Thank you
for
so much.
showing me your cool place. And it's so fancy. He has Hawaiian. He's got like, you know, cherries. I am with creative powerhouse Pam Gonzalez Lopez.
Yes,
and
hi, Ferds.
she is the brains behind Florette Local.
Florette is an extension of Florette the brand.
Yes.
It's a rebrand of Rustan's Flower Shop, which you know.
So you've been in the retail industry for quite some time. Then you took over the family business in terms of creatives as well, which is the former Rustan's Flower Shop, which is now
Correct.
called Florette.
Yes.
Okay, so now Florette Local is super interesting because this is the first time I'm seeing lamps and tabletops and home accessories. Where do you get them?
So this is 100% made in the Philippines.
Love it. Yes.
So we worked with local artisans all over the islands. So we work with them, we collaborate with them, and then this is the end result. We have lamps, raffia lamps, we have marble, we have wood, of course,
Yes.
and we have clay.
And Artefino is your first foray into this kind of
Correct.
scene.
So it's our debut into the local scene. Because after all, love local. We've been sourcing, talking to local suppliers as mentioned, and we've come up with this great collection that again, we're launching today with Artefino.
Thank you, Pam. You're doing so well. I'm so
Thanks for
glad about
having
this
me.
because it's super cool. I am with the beautiful Juliana Gomez. I'm holding a bear because I feel insecure beside her. So I need to hug something. You're so pretty. I love you. It's Juliana's first time to support Artefino. What do you think about it so far?
I mean, everything that I've seen so far has been so interesting. I didn't know that we had this many local brands.
Yes.
They all do something different. And it's just so creative and it's lovely to be here.
Your parents are public servants from Leyte, and I'm sure there's a lot of weaving and stuff and arts and crafts there. Have you seen any of them here thus far?
Yes, but I was looking more at the apparel because I love wearing the Filipiniana. I love supporting locals. So
Which brands did you find interesting for you?
Rags to Riches, super cool.
Yes, Rags to Riches is super cool because they repurpose materials and then they put it together and make nice garments. Yeah.
And also Amory.
Amory.
Amory, yeah. Really nice stuff.
So, Congressman Benitez, it's your first time in Congress. You're very young, very vibrant, and you are at Artefino.
Yes.
So, tell me, what participation have you got in the creatives, in the crafts industry in the Philippines? And what do you want to bring out there?
I'm very excited to be in Artefino. Got invited by my tita, Armita Rufino, who's been doing this for a long time, a million years. So they're coming into their 10th year next year. But I wanted to visit right after getting appointed as chairman of the special committee on creative industries. I saw Kong Tov today, but I think he's judging. And I know there's a lot of challenges that the artisans and people in the creative industry face, and I want to be able to facilitate and help in any way that I can. So looking forward.
Are you wearing something from Artefino today?
This is from Filipina.
Filipina. Okay, so Artefino is going to be installing a lot of activities throughout the year.
Yes.
All right. So before, of course, Christmas is coming, they've got a new one that's going to be installed again here in Rockwell, where this is their home.
Yeah.
How will you participate, or will you be participating in that?
I will be attending, and I will be hearing from the stakeholders and seeing how we can incentivize the sector. We were talking about how we can help with the visual arts artists who are exhibiting abroad and to have them be able to bring back their work without getting taxed too high. There's so many creative industries that the Filipinos can excel
You need to be
globally.
this. I mean, this is going to be a long time. You know, the people need your help.
This is the first run that I'm doing. I just got appointed, but I'm really looking forward to, at the end of the day, the Philippines and the Filipino people are still our biggest export.
Yes.
It's the people. And so we have to harness to the full potential of our human capacities as Filipinos, and we can really excel in the global stage. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Colin Javi.
Nice seeing you here.
I've got the man behind me, Monique Tuzon. I want you to come around and see the fans he actually designs. So you've got mga basic, wicked, period, popular, scandalous, and of course he's got other fans that I'm not allowed to say on air because I might get in trouble. Come here, Monique Tuzon.
Hello, everybody.
Monique Tuzon is the creative, one of the founders or co-founders of Casa Mercedes, and he's been making fans for how many decades?
The family's been doing it for 75 years, so I'm a second-generation fan maker. And what we do is actually reinvent the classic Spanish fan, like this.
Bougie. And you know what fans are also made for? To make tapik like that when they're naughty.
Yeah, the language of the fan has evolved through the years. And before, if you read El Filibusterismo and Noli Me Tangere, Maria Clara would communicate to her lover, Crisostomo Ibarra, using the fan. But now we've done it because everybody doesn't like anything. About 10 years ago when I started doing this, we won the Kaka Award for a fan that I cannot say the name on air.
Yes, because he's gonna make it difficult for me to edit.
But we've done stuff like Bleep Ang Init, Ambisyosa, Mayora, Diva, and every year we do a different iteration.
You had Marites, right?
We had Marites. We had during COVID, we had no Beso Beso.
No Beso Beso. Correct. And you even had one with the mask.
Exactly.
Dapat nakalagay pag ganun.
Bilyonaryo.
Ako, ikaw, like that.
Well, there.
Thank you so much. We're
That's
gonna
yours.
walk around. Oh, he gave me a free fan. Thank you. Now we know it's Christmas, guys. We've got Christmas decor coming out already. It's making me nervous. I wonder what Monique and Mai are gonna give me for Christmas. It's been a busy morning here at Artefino, and I am done because I'm gonna start doing my shopping instead of talking to people. Let's go watch out for Artefino, where you can find a lot of Filipino quality-made items for yourself, for the home, or even for gifts. So thank you so much for joining me here. And Monique and Mai, sorry, I didn't buy you anything.
Okay, Ferdi's gonna shop for us next time, I bet. I wish we could talk more about Ferdi's day in Artefino. It's not to be missed. But here's something causing a lot of buzz. Vice Ganda and Regine Velasquez made waves literally and politically at their Super Divas concert with a savage spin on the viral Jet 2 holiday memes. Dressed in glittery pink and sassier than a TikTok trend, Vice pranced on stage with backup dancers and a banner screaming Jet Ski Holiday Destination, the West Philippine Sea, with bonus drama from The Hague. The Asia songbird belted out, "Darling, hold my hand," while Vice served comedy, clapbacks, and controversial commentary that had the crowd cackling and a few netizens clutching their pearls. Their skit referenced former President Rodrigo Duterte's infamous jet ski to the Spratlys remark.
But just as the laughter roared inside the big dome, outside the venue, the drama was only just warming up. Vice Ganda's cheeky jet ski skit had the crowd laughing. But not everyone was vibing. Some Duterte supporters were furious. One netizen raged, yes na yes, persona non grata deserved. Boycott all her endorsements. Another threw shade at Vice's appearance and attitude. Meanwhile, a Facebook follower tallied the damage from 20 million to 19 million followers. Whoops, there goes another chunk of stardom. And now Davao City is reportedly planning to officially declare Vice Ganda persona non grata.
Wow, 1 million followers lost.
Crazy.
That's a lot.
Do you think they're overreacting?
What do you
okay,
think, Ferdi?
not. I might lose another 1 or 100.
100,000
if I say
followers.
something, but look, it's we've got freedom of expression. I mean, I don't think that it was any insult, in my point of view, to the followers of the former president. But to take it to persona non grata, well, let's see how that rolls about. But I should have been at the concert. I wanted to watch that.
Yeah, actually, same.
I think
It
some
was
people
fun.
are really a bit more sensitive, but you know, she's a comedian. Vice Ganda does comedy, so we should recognize when she does, you know, a skit and, you know, recognize if it's funny.
With sensitive, but that's a huge drop, huh?
It
From
is.
20 to 19. I'm sure she'll gain that back in no time.
Yeah,
Sayang,
she'll
I
be
wish we
fine.
I wish we're able to roll the video because, you know, it's funny when she referenced the Spratly.
You know, I didn't even know that was the whatchamacallit, the reference, because I don't see that on my social media platforms. I'm like, what's this? I thought it was one of those crazy, like, whatever, but anyway.
Yeah,
okay,
you gotta
one line
keep it
before we
here.
go.
Basically,
Nothing beats a jet
ski
holiday.
holiday. You have to do it, Miss Mai.
No, go ahead.
No, that's it. Nothing beats a jet 2 holiday.
But would you like the jet
Darling,
ski there?
Well, the former president promised to go.
They're supposed
we were
to be-
all waiting.
It's allegedly there are jet ski, now they're planning tours down there. So hey, I'm up for that. I want to support
same.
because why not, diba?
Keep it here for more exciting news, and let's actually see if Vice Ganda will actually be declared persona non grata.
Yeah,
All right.
that's it for us today. Join us again tomorrow for more Real Talk.
A lot of spilled tea.
With zero filter, I'm Monique Tuzon.
I'm Ferdi Salvador.
And I'm Mai Rodriguez. That's the Daily Dish served. Thank you for watching.
Woohoo! Day one!